Hello and welcome back to your practice and to my channel. My name is Tobi and today we will focus on a strong Vinyasa session. So this will be a bit more advanced, a bit more strength focused. So feel free to adapt, feel free to put the knees down, feel free to take a break, to chill, to go into child's pose, and if you want, try to go through it, work through it, breathe through it, keep on going and push yourself a little bit more, step out of the comfort zone, and I'm very sure you will be happy afterwards. So join me in a seat. Find a tall spine, roll your shoulders out a couple of times, find a seat that is comfortable, but also straightening for you. So you sit upright, your shoulders on your back, your head on your neck, and slowly start to breathe. I mean, you're already breathing, but try to breathe a bit more with intention, with awareness. Find presence in your breath. Your breath is always there for you, but so rarely we pay attention to it. So give yourself a moment to do so. Just find it, follow it, feel it, observe it. In the next couple minutes or moments, we will pulse the breath. So we will take a deep inhale and we will pulse the breath out. You push it out through the nose, the inhale comes automatically. You try to suck your belly button in when you exhale, and we go for around 10 to 15 pulses, and then you take an inhale again. Exhale completely. Inhale fully. Exhale. Inhale. Pulse the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Second round, inhale. Pulse the breath. Exhale and full inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last round, deep inhale. Pulse the breath a bit longer this time. Exhale completely. Full inhale. Sigh it out. Full inhale. Sigh it out. And then open up your eyes. Come onto hands and knees. Find your space. Find the contact to the ground in front of you. I hope you feel aware. I hope you feel present already. Draw circles with your shoulders over your fingertips, over your wrists, over your hands. Couple rounds, all directions, all forms or shapes. Feel free to groove, to cruise along, to invite your spine, your hips, to just get moving, to get into your body, to get into your physical shape, to find the connection to your being at the moment. Come back to the middle and paw the air. So make a fist, place the hand down to the ground again, and try to switch positions of the hands. Walk around or go wild. You always try to open and close the hand as much as you can, and you explore the space where your hands can land and how you can place them to the ground again and again and again and again. Sit back to the heels. Pull your elbows close to your body. The forearm pulls up or shows up to the sky. You make fists. The fists stay very close. The fist also stays up to the ceiling. So the palm is facing up. Pull the fist down and the palm is still facing up, and then draw circles, first to the outside, then to the inside. Very small and controlled circles. This is called cars, which is standing for controlled articulated rotation. So we really want to be controlled and slow, and we only want to go through the wrist joint, not the elbow, not the shoulder. So really separate this movement. Go into the other direction. And check it out. Place the hands onto the ground, step back into your downward facing dog right away. Give yourself like 1 to 3 breaths to work yourself into the dog before we get cruising. Push yourself back, find your down dog. Roll forward vertebra by vertebra into your plank pose. Find your plank pose, sink down to the ground. Push up, again back to your plank pose. Shift yourself back and up, downward facing dog right away. Roll forward. Push up, up and down. Shift back and up. Again, roll forward, full push up and down. Shift back, downward facing dog. 2 more times just like this. And then find your downward facing dog. We are now a bit more present, a bit more into our physical form. Right leg pulls up to the sky, inhale. Step your right foot forward in between your hands. Left knee lands, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Roll tall. Take a moment here. Fingertips to the ground, shift back, Adha Hanumanasana. Right leg becomes long. You find a stretch in your right or in the backside of your right leg. Shift forward, right foot lands, left foot pushes into the ground. You rise up, high lunge. Shift forward again, fingertips to the ground, straighten both legs as much as you can, long pyramid pose. Bend the leg, shift your weight forward, find crouching warrior. Hands to your heart or to the ground, the right leg is deeply bent. Pull your left knee in. Find standing position at the front of the mat, left knee pulls into your chest. Then step the left foot again, back again to the space behind you. Left foot lands, you directly sit back to your Skandasana at the end of the mat. Nice. Turn yourself around, hands land at the end of the mat. Left leg pulls up to the sky. 3-legged dog, we directly go to the other side. Left leg pulls in, you step to the end of the mat. Right knee lands, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Fingertips to the ground, shift back. Adha Hanumanasana, the left leg is getting longer. Shift forward, rise up, high lunge. Right knee leaves the ground. And then dive forward, left leg straightens, long pyramid pose. Slowly shift forward, find crouching warrior, the left leg stays long, hands to the heart or also to the ground if it feels right for you. Pull the right knee in, find the standing position at the end of the mat. And then step the right foot back, directly shift back, sit to your right heel, Skandasana to the end of the mat. Shift forward again, hands land at the top of the mat, right leg pulls up to the sky. And we directly go to the other side again. A bit more dynamic, a bit more in flow. Step your right foot forward, left knee lands, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Dive down, Adha Hanumanasana, half split. Shift forward, rise up, high lunge. Dive forward, long legs, long pyramid pose. Shift forward, crouching warrior. Pull your left knee in, find balance at the top of the mat. Step back, left foot lands at the end of the mat, Skandasana. Hands to the back of the mat, left leg pulls up to the sky. One-legged push-up, dive forward. Push up. Step your left foot to the back of the mat, right knee lands, Anjaneyasana, rise up. Hands to the ground. Adha Hanumanasana, half split. Shift forward, rise up. High lunge. Dive forward again, long pyramid pose. Shift to the back of the mat. Crouching warrior, left leg is bent. Pull your right knee into your chest, rise up. Step your right foot back to the front of the mat, Skandasana to the front of the mat. Hands to the front of the mat. Three-legged dog, right leg pulls back. One-legged push-up, let's go. Next round, right foot steps forward. Left knee drops, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Dive forward. Adha Hanumanasana. Left knee stays on the ground, right leg becomes long. Dive forward, rise up, high lunge. Dive down and long pyramid pose. We slowly get groovy and cruising. Shift forward, crouching warrior. Pull your left knee in, rise up. Step back, Skandasana to the back of the mat. Hands to the back of the mat, left leg pulls up to the sky. 2 one-leg push-ups. Let's go. 1. I was missing words, I'm sorry. 2. And then step the left foot to the back of the mat, right knee lands, Anjaneyasana, rise up. Hands to the ground, half split, Adha Hanumanasana. Shift forward, rise up, high lunge. Hands to the ground, both legs long pyramid pose. Shift forward, crouching warrior, find balance. Pull your right knee in, rise up. Step to the front of the mat, Skandasana to the front of the mat. Hands to the front of the mat, right leg pulls up to the sky. 2 one-legged push-ups, let's go. And then find your downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Sigh it out. Deep inhale. Sigh it out. And then drop your forearms to the ground, find dolphin pose. And then straighten your arms again, find your downward facing dog. We do this 5 more times if you can. Otherwise, stay in dolphin. Drop the forearms, straighten the arms. Drop the forearms, straighten the arms. Drop, straighten. 2 more, drop, straighten, drop, straighten, drop, and hold your dolphin. Push your chest back. Bend the legs if you want to. Breathe here. Be here. Allow yourself to exist in this space here. And then drop the knees to the ground. Sit back to the heels. Let the toes push into the ground. Find a tall seat. Take a moment to catch your breath again. And place your right hand to your right heel. The left arm describes a big circle. Up and above you, you push your hips forward. Glutes are active. Half camel pose. Rotate back to the middle, sit back to the heel, left hand to your left heel. And you rotate open to the other side. Switch to the other side. Really try to activate your bum muscles, then switch to the other side. And come back to the middle. Let your feet land, sit back to the heels. Take a moment again. 2 rounds of flying integration. First round, really compact, really centered to the middle. Second round, a bit taller, a bit up higher to the sky. So place the hands to the outsides of your legs. Fingertips are on the same line as the knees. External rotation of the arms, so elbow rotates back. Pull the shoulder blades apart, round your spine, and then pull your legs in. Stay here. Knees push middle for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Land. Take a moment again. Catch your breath. Second round, we try to straighten the legs. We push the hips up as high as we can. The gaze stays in between the wrists as we would go into a handstand, which we won't do, but just imagine you would try to. Hands, find the mat in front of your knees. This time give yourself a bit more space to the front. Try to stay on your toes or on the back of the feet if you can. If this is too intense, come onto the toes. Gaze and stay in between the wrists and then straighten the legs. Bring the hips as high as you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down again. Take a moment. And then walk your hands forward. Push yourself back up again. Downward facing dog. All right, right leg pulls up to the sky. Re-roll forward into your plank pose. The right knee pulls up to the right shoulder as high as you can. And then step it back, downward facing dog. Left leg pulls up. Pull your left knee to the left shoulder as high as you can. When you roll forward, step it back. Same thing, just bend the arms, go into chaturanga. Right knee pulls up, roll forward, pull your right knee in, chaturanga to the front of the mat. Step it back, downward facing dog. Left leg up, roll forward, bend the arms, left arm to your left shoulder, left elbow. Step it back. 2 more times, both sides. Right side. Left side. Right side. Left side. Downward facing dog, roll forward, sink to the ground. Let the fingertips land to both sides, roll the shoulder blades back, hip and feet are pushing into the ground. Roll your spine up into a cobra pose and oscillate it. Roll down with your exhale. Roll up with your inhale. Roll down with your exhale. Roll up with your inhale. Up and down, find your rhythm here. Next time you sink down, pull the arms back, let the legs float for Shalabhasana, locust pose. Stay very active for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down, let everything land for a moment. Bring the hands to the ground again, push the toes into the ground, and then push up from here into your plank pose. Roll back, downward facing dog. Roll forward, find your plank pose, and from your plank pose, switch onto your right hand, left arm pulls up to the sky. Find your side plank. From here, pull your right knee into your chest, hold it. Maybe you rotate the right knee up a bit, and then straighten the right leg as much as you can. And then let the right foot land, push it away from you, push the hips up to the sky. Take a moment here, and then let your bum land, drop down. Find a forward fold in between your legs. Right up again, right hand lands at the ground where you picked it up, and then you push yourself back up to the sky. Choo. Left hand lands, and from here, do 0 to 5 push-ups from here. So sink down, push up, down, up. I know those are tricky, so do as many or as little as you want. And if you have 5, Pull your right leg back and step it back, downward facing dog. Same thing on the other side. Roll forward into your plank pose. Come into side plank on the left hand, right arm pulled up. Left leg, left knee to your chest, float it, maybe spin it up to the sky. And then straighten the leg. Let it land, push it away from you, push your hips up. Fall and try. Let your bum drop down. Find a forward fold in between the legs for a moment. 2 to 3 breaths here. Slowly roll up, place the left hand, place the right hand to the front of the mat. Come up, left leg stays to the right side of the mat. 0 to 5 push-ups from here. So sink down, push up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then step back, downward facing dog. Drop your knees to the ground. Drop your forearms to the ground. We have 3 options here. Option 1, you go into dolphin pose. Option 2, if you practice headstand, go into headstand with the forearms on the ground and rise up. If you practice forearm stand, you have the choice or the option to go into forearm stand. So choose your option and commit to it. Let's go. And if you want to chill, chill. Push the ground away from you in all of the options. Try to stay present. Breathe in all of the options. And then slowly come out of it. Drop the knees, sit back to the heels. Take a moment to find your breath again. Feel it, observe it, how it is flowing now. Come back onto your toes. Bring your hands to the heels, full camel this time. Roll your shoulders back. Push the hips forward, chest up. Bum is very active. Breathe in this pose. Allow yourself to breathe here. And then sit back to the heels. Find a seat. Feel a tall spine, feel a tall posture. Maybe you can breathe a bit clearer. Then roll to one side. Bring your legs forward. Bring the soles of the feet together. Push the knees down slightly. Pull your chest forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, roll forward. Lean into it. Round your spine, bring your chin to your chest. You can grab your feet or your legs and pull you in close. You can just let your hands, your arms rest on the ground in front of you. Slowly roll up. We will side bend from here. 2 options to do so. You can place your left hand to your side and your second side bend. Right arm pulls over you. You keep your sit bones grounded and your side bend. Second option, you can bring your left arm under your left leg. Push it down, pin it down a bit, and then open up. Left hand can come forward as well, and then side bend. So you have a bit more of an anchor, feel a bit more grounded maybe. Right knee pushes down, tries to stay active. Feel the side bend, lean into it. Does not matter how far you can come to the left side. More focus on your right side body. You feel a stretch in the long side of your upper body. Slowly come back to the middle. Side bend to the other side. Right hand to the ground and lean over. Right hand maybe under your right leg, and then you lean over. Side bend. Slowly come back to the middle. Keep the legs as they are. And then roll your spine down. Let your shoulders, let your head land. Left hand onto your heart, right hand onto your belly. Close your eyes for a moment. Find rest. Find ease, find peace. Just take a little moment to end this practice, mentally and physically. Allow yourself to just breathe, to just be, to just exist in this little moment of time. Connect a bit more with yourself. Maybe this practice brought you a bit more to your authentic self. You moved in a space where no pressure was to be someone, to act like someone, to just be you. So appreciate and honor this. Find Savasana. Thank you so much for practicing with me, for being here, for showing up for your own practice. Really honor the space you give yourself, that you showed up for your mental space and your physical form. And you try to connect those a bit more, and also what you learn in your practice. Remember it, try to carry it out in the world and share it with others. Helps everyone tremendously. Thank you so much for your time, for your energy, and I hope to see you back on the mat very soon again. Peace out. Have a good one.